Hello babes, how are you? If you're new, hi, welcome Libra. Hope you're doing amazing. We're moving with your weekly reading today. I want to remind you babes that my readings have no date. They are divinely guided. Everything has free will. Not everything is going to resonate with everybody. And please keep in mind that roles could be reversed between you and that person if that applies. And a friendly reminder that I do not run a daycare at all, boo-boo. And if you think that, oof, at the end of the day, like I said before, this is general, so take or leave whatever you want from today's reading, okay? And let's move forward. Let's see what the universe has for Libra. If you are sensitive, maybe think about it, because here we speak the truth. So think about it, boo boo gaga. But here we are again. You may hear a little noise in the back because I have a son and I'm a single mother. So if that triggers you, go to the library. So let's see. Let's see what we have for Libra, para Libra. So we have here the Hierophant, Taurus energy. We got the Five of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We got the Four of Cups in reverse, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. The World in reverse, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The Eight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Eight of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. We have here the King of Cups in reverse, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, the Magician, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and overall energy. The Four of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles as the overall energy. At the bottom, we got the Six of Pentacles. So we got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn as well. So let's see what's going on here. So it seems right here that there is a divine partner. This could be a divine partner that you are on separation with, okay? And on separation with. And it seems right here that there is unsatisfaction from both parties. I think is a mutual energy. Now, if you moved on and you don't want this person, pick your videos wisely. We can't do everything for you, but if you know that you still have some feelings and unfinished feelings, whatever you want to call this, there is, just so you know, an update that yes, the feeling of unsatisfaction, it is mutual, and you both, share this, again, emotion of missing each other. With the Four of Pentacles and the World in the reverse right here, I do feel like you both actually mask this feeling pretty nicely. That's why you guys are so alike, because even on the distance, even on the unknown, if you want to call it like that, you both are sharing this energy of like missing each other, but you both are masking it pretty nicely. Again, if you moved on, don't watch this reading then. With the Eight of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands right here, it seems right here that mutually you both are waiting for the other person to communicate, right? Whatever happened in between you two, it don't really matter. It's your business, nobody else's. You're not the community college business. So just know that whatever happened in between you two is totally understandable, that you could feel a certain way. But just so you know, FYI, they are definitely waiting as well for you to reach out to them. Now, if you have reached out to them and you got ghosted, then that should speak volumes for you. Now, this is not for everybody, and I had to explain this endlessly, and where I cannot tap into everybody's energy. So unfortunately, if you feel like this is not for you, maybe double check the other Libra videos I made prior this one, as well as you're more than welcome to see collectives and the single Libras readings, that there's always one for you. Now, moving from this, as I said before, there is a communication expected from both parties. You want them to talk to you, they want you to talk to them. It seems right here that some of you have been manifesting this person, or you did manifested in the past, and it feels like nothing happened. You feel like, oh my God, I did manifest them, but nothing moved or nothing had happened. So some of you are either or losing hope, or you did lose hope completely with the Four of Pentacles in reverse. At the same time, some of you are learning to let go of an idea or an expectations, because some of you were very, very intensely over this controlling energy of like, I want them to talk to me, or I want them to come back to me. And I know this could be a little bit triggering for some people, because when I talk about control, people think that I'm fighting for their life. I mean, you do you, boo boo. But as I said it, I don't mean that you were like daily on their door. I'm talking about that energetically you were like quite intense when controlling when it'll happen, because the main question I get is like, but when is gonna happen? When is gonna happen? You know, like timeless, boo boo gaga. We do not control people's emotions and or actions as much as you want to, you know. But with the Six of Pentacles right here, this person is constantly thinking about you, about a memory, as well as if you guys had like a last walk, like, you know, before this happened, or if you guys, let's say, worked together and that one day was the last time you guys saw each other, whatever this was, they're actually very deep into their memories with you. And every time they think about you is a positive way. I know like things could end badly, but at least the memories they have from you is positive. Now we got here with the moon right here. It says we all have our best guides within us if only we will listen. I do feel like this person did ignore their internal guides. They did ignore the intuition. They did ignore their the messages from the universe, and they treat you a certain way, and now they regret it. But the thing is, like, they should have done things differently, but like I said before, they ignored. Everything could have gone a lot better. Things could have been more positive. Even if the only thing they needed to do is listen to their heart and listen to their ancestors, or listen to the intuition, whatever this was, but they continuously ignored it, unfortunately. And now they say, now they sit here and say, hey, things could have gone a lot better, things could have been this way, things could have gone that way, but I chose to ignore it, and they are very regretful over that. With the Ace of Swords right here, I know this is not a surprising thing for most of you, but just so you know, expect some action coming from them. They're actually going to do something, and why is something, and I can tell you just now because I'm talking right now, is because it's premature. So it's most likely a small intention or a small action, so you cannot expect them to just like, hey, say, hey, marry me, or hey, like, because it's just not gonna be like that. It's gonna be something smaller than that. But just so you know that they're actually planning to take some sort of action, Lovers and Beavers, because they haven't moved on from you. And I do sense a feeling of they being depressed and unhappy, and they have been trying to find the happiness you gave them, because this person back then, and this could be a personality trait, in where they're not very positive on a daily basis, right? And I feel like whenever they met you, you gave them this energy of hope, this energy of like, you know what, I can have something, I can be happy. And now they're actually without you because they walked away from you from their poor decisions. Okay, I'm not making excuses for them. They make poor decisions, and they're missing that energy that you used to bring it into their life. Again, I know people be like, oh, but they're using me, baby. That's how you feel, then move on and don't bother people around you, because we have nothing to do with that. If you feel like your person was using you, I mean, what do you want me to do, give you a cookie or something? Like, then move on. But with the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse and the Hangman, I do feel like multiple attempts were done in your part, and you did not actually achieve what you thought. And I did feel like some of you texted this person or opened up to this person, and you got little to nothing. They also acknowledge that they should have reciprocated that communication. At least they should have gave you some sort of answer. They're like, oh my God, like, you know, like, I messed up. And they know that. And I feel like some of you think they don't. They do know that. But if you have closed all the doors to communication, if you have told them not come back into my life, what do you expect they're going to do? Like, this is just something that I have to always explain, because people be like, well, I would like to see him if I blocked him on everything. Bro, you don't have to be Einstein to know if you have blocked them on everything. If you change your identity, literally your full name, if you changed it, how are they going to find you? And you can't sit here and say, oh, they have not reached out to me, when you have made it your full-time job to make sure that they can't find you. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, you need to make your energies, or at least something, accessible. Because if you still wonder, if you still would like to see them back, even if it's to reject them, how are they gonna do that if you block them on everything? You know what I'm saying? So it makes just literally no sense. But with the Judgment in reverse right here, I do feel that some of you felt like you actually should have listened to your judgment. Some friends or some family might have told you like, hey, he or she's not worth it. Da, da, da. And I feel like whenever you open up, or whenever your intuition said, hey, don't reach out right now. Hey, let it be. Let it be. And you didn't. And this, you know, happened. You're like, oh my God, I should have listened to my intuition. Should have listened to my judgment. And whenever I reached out, I shouldn't reached out. With the Six of Swords in the reverse right here, I feel like there is more to this situation than what you think you know. Because if you knew everything, your middle name would have been God, you know. Like, if we knew everything, we would have been in the universe, like ruling. But we are here. So at this point, it's saying right here that the reason why he or she left is more complicated, or is beyond what you think it was. Even if he or she told you something, again, unless you live in their brain, that's the only way you'll know. With this said, the Eight of Wands in the reverse, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, the non-communication is coming from more reasons than what you think. Again, we all live life, and it seems to be that something more that we're going to find out is happening into their life, and did happen in their life, and why they didn't. And why they didn't tell you, because they wanted to keep that private, and everybody deserves their privacy, regardless if you agree with that or not. And that's why people don't like my readings, because I don't actually burp any sides. You know, I don't burp them. I don't burp you. I give you how it is, because a little bit of common sense and reality check is needed for both parties, of course. What else? Mother Lilith. And I love you, Libra. And I want you to be your happiest and successful. But with this said, I need to enlighten you. Like my mother Lily tells me, I'm a good witch. I'm not gonna lie to you. So now, if you don't believe in me, I don't care, and it don't change anything. So we got the Strength card. We got here the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Hearts in the reverse, which is the Queen of Cups in reverse, the Four of Wands, the Eight of Wands, the Page of Wands in the reverse, the Seven of Wands, a lot of fire, the Wheel of Fortune, and overall the Three of Cups. At the bottom, the Three of Pentacles. Some of you are going to see a lot of number 333, by the way. So now, I see people or somebody with initials A, K, Q, and J. Now, moving from this, okay? So we have here that this person has actually literally brewed some sort of courage. I feel like the tea is about to spill. I feel like this person is going to come here. and I'm seeing words. So I definitely see communication happening. I do see them coming with some sort of like this could be a message, a phone call, but I do see a lot of tea spilling. I do feel like this person is not coming here with wishy-washy energies or limited resources or limited information. They're coming here with a lot of information. They're gonna spill the tea, Libra. So be ready to expect a lot of tea. And I feel like it's a lot of things that you did not know, and you're gonna be very shook. This person is going to spill the tea on you. Again, with the High Priestess in reverse, I thought it was the Queen, but anyways, the High Priestess in reverse. My bad, guys. Now, cry me a river, okay? Anyways, with the High Priestess and the Four of Wands right here, you thought he or she left because they didn't care for you. or that they didn't want you. The truth is that they cared too much for you to be with you in the situation they were in. Again, if you want to know more, call them. If you want to know more, call them. But as of right now, this is what they're giving me. I cannot give you everything because it's supposed to come from him, okay? Or her. If you don't want to hear it, go on vacation then. But moving from this, they're coming in because the reason that you think he or she stopped talking to you, or he or she did not come to you or answer you the way you were expecting, is beyond your reasoning right now. Because some of you are feeling like he or she is rejecting you. He or she did not reject you or meant to reject you. They wanted to make things right so they could be with you, regardless if they took forever or not. This was a thing that they saw that you wanted something more, that you deserved something more, and they couldn't give you this. And how can you force somebody to give you something they can't? The same way, how can we force you back then to be somebody you're not, or accept something you are not willing to accept? So this is like the two boundaries that people sometimes get confused, because sometimes we get involved and wrapped around in like me, but also they matter too. You matter and they matter equally. Now, am I applauding them for what they did or how they acted? Of course not. Of course not. But this is how things work in the human world. It's called equal rights. It's called equality, or equality, I think it's pronounced. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, if you get mad about it, go take a hike and then come back, relax, and continue listening to me. Now, with the Eight of Wands in the reverse and the Page of Wands in the reverse right here, they also know that they have a lot to explain. They have a lot to say, and they know that you may not even be willing to listen to them, and that they understand that you're not gonna believe any word you said. Any word they say, I'm sorry. They know that you're not going to believe any word they said, because you have actually become the judge and the jury. And I do understand where you're coming from, but I do feel like this person has, I wouldn't say only valid, but I also is understandable over the situation that we're dealing. And if you tell me I would have handled it different, it don't matter how you would handle it, because it was not your decision or situation to handle. You know what I'm saying? Everybody handles things differently. They did it wrong. Nobody's actually lifting that from them. Nobody's saying, oh, but no. Everybody is agreeing that he or she did it wrong. But the reasons that they had at the moment it was reasonable for them. What can you do? It's like when I dyed my hair orange when I was 20. Was it a good decision? No. Did I look good? Yes, because I look good with any color. But was it a good decision? No, because I had to bleach and whatnot. But at the time, I thought it was amazing. I regretted it later. But hey, we make decisions based on what we think, and then life will show us if it was the right thing to do or not. Now, with the Seven of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune right here. Now, they're coming back into your life because they continue showing up in your destiny. They're not gone from your life. They're still in your life, and they're going to be in your life, okay? They're not leaving your life whatsoever. So in your destiny, in the cards, in the book of life, they're still actually meant to be in it at least one more time. Again, they're not leaving your life. Even if you moved on, they're going to show up into your life because they need to do this. Whatever the reason is, they'll let you know. If you don't want to be reached, again, I don't care. Do you, okay? But moving from this, they're still showing up in your life. And I do feel like it's very resistant. They're very resistant. Their energies are very resistant to leave your life and your energies. They're coming here, I do hear, to clear their name, to clarify something for you. They are coming here to clear up the mess they caused. I do see they want to make amends, but I see like they want to clarify something to you that is extremely important that they actually did not do when it was back then. So with this here, with the Three of Swords right here, they want to clarify the breakup. They want to clarify why they did this. They want to tell you something regarding this. It could have been 6 up to 10 years for others of you, maybe less years, but they're coming here. They're coming here. Some of you are going to experience this either or. Hold on, guys. in March. This could happen around March for some of you as well, all the way to June. But I do feel like you guys are going to be receiving, it's like a bouquet of flowers. It's like a big surprise, something that's big, something that means a lot, that could be very important. So be ready for what's coming, Libra. With the Three of Wands right here, this is going to give you a perspective. And whatever you thought you have figured out, because we got a Three of Wands in reverse, whatever decision you had made before this comeback, that you were very certain that you were not going to break, saying like, you know what, I already know what I want to do, I already know what I'm going to do, and whatever he or she says is not going to change this. It seems to be that it's going to make you reconsider. The Lovers in reverse. Reconsider and realize that Gemini energy, this could actually have a different turn of events. They're gonna make you reconsider. You can fight with me all you want, boo boo, but guess what? Bitchy, check. Always right, check. You'll see. You see, and I know that you can hear my son, but again, I'm a single mom. He's around here. Deal with it, guys. Like, I know it's not all of you. It's a specific person. I think that her name was Giselle or something. So, yes, girly. That's why you hear the bubbly, because I have a 4-year-old and I'm a single mother. I mean, I love my son and I had to watch him, so that's why he's here. So, I try to be nice, but sometimes people just try me, guys. And they forget that I'm not the tooth fairy. I'm a freaking witch. Like, don't get a witch angry. Not good. And again, I comment on my videos and I make jokes and I make comments. So, I mean, you don't like that. That's a personal problem. I ain't stopping because my community likes it. If you're not part of them, it's a joke, guys. Ha ha ha. Like, I'm talking to my friends. If you don't like that, if you want a lot of professionals, go to an office and enjoy that environment. Like, geez, people are so boring these days, you know? Like, get a pet, get a dog, and then you tell them what to do. A human, if it's not your kid, shush your mouth. Let's be mean, guys. Let's be mean. Hail Lilith for that. Isn't it funny how I trigger people with sarcasm? You see the comments if they dare. So anyways, we got here the Emperor in reverse. And we got the Five of Swords. I'm sorry, guys. I just laugh at my jokes. I'm so funny. But either way, the Emperor in reverse and the Five of Swords in reverse. Okay, I do feel like they're coming in with less resistance and less, like, I will say, like, sometimes it was like my way or the highway for them. This was because they were masking a lot and they wanted to give you a limited access because there was a lot of things going on in their life. And they were not honestly free or willing to tell you. And I do feel right here that back then you were actually with the Five of Swords and reverse. You were willing to take a place at one point that was not really given to you. And this is the thing, Libra, and I'm not judging you. I'm going to actually break it down because I don't want you to feel offended because you're not getting this, what I'm meaning. What I mean by this is, like, you were actually ready to do everything. You were like, do or die. You were like, you know what? I'm going to do everything for this person. I don't care. Like, you were ready. Like, for example, for some of you, and this is not all of you, of course, some of you might say, oh, I'm ready to move with them. I'm ready to go across the country. Like, you know, this kind of energy, you were ready. But the thing is, like, this person was not giving you that just yet. So I do feel like at one point they could have felt the intensity and they got intimidated, and they're like, oh my God, let me just get out of here. But also they were just not ready to give you I don't know, like, I would say, like, some sort of, like, explanation. And I feel like at this point they don't even know why they didn't tell you. It was just like a reaction. This could be traumas from childhood. This could be a lot of things in one life that has nothing to do with you, and it's not a excuse, but people's traumas and ways of dealing with mechanism of dealing with things are not for you to accept or not. They're just there. And at this point, you met this person when they were on their lowest. You unfortunately met this person when they were on their lowest, because the person they show you who they were because they were on their lowest is not the person that they are. Now, with the Page of Wands in reverse and the Three of Swords right here, this leads to the breakup. And I do feel like they actually did not mean to hurt you. But at this point, you met them on their lowest. So they couldn't give you, again, what you deserved. They actually caused the breakup, broke your heart and disappointed you in one way. I do hear that this person always wished that they had a second opportunity with you, but deal with the situation, or due to the situation that we're in, and because of their poor decisions, and because you also cut communication with them, that decision or that desire is stayed just as a desire. But they constantly wish for you, they constantly manifested you, and they constantly, in a way, shape, or form, for those who know that this is a possibility, they continue to stalk your social medias and watch you, because again, they actually did like you, they did care for you. It's just like, you met this person at the wrong time. This was your person, but at the wrong time. You met them at their lowest, and when you meet people at their lowest, sometimes it's very, very difficult. With the Hermit and the Page of Cups right here, I do feel like this person is coming back from the dark, from the shadows, literally, Hermit. They have been very quiet, very withdrawn from you. They have not talked to you. They have been paying attention to your life. Just so you know, you're going to be surprised. You're going to be surprised, okay? And again, you're going to be surprised. But moving from this, they have been watching you quietly and observing you quietly, and you see exactly what I mean. But they're coming back from the dead, literally. They're coming back here from the shadows, and you're gonna be so surprised. And some of you may feel like you judged them wrong. Like, you're like, oh my God, like, now I see, like, I had this wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because don't be saying that you know it all, Libra, because that's why you're here, because you don't really know it all. So stop acting. With the Nine of with the Nine of Swords right here, I do feel like, I don't know, I feel like you're gonna be very stressed about it. You're gonna be stressed about it because this is an important decision. With the Two of Pentacles, it's like, oh, what do I do now? Like, this changes everything. What do I do now? With the Queen of Pentacles and the reverse right here, I do feel that this person also brings like the teenager in you. And I always explain it as like, you know, when you like, I think you like this person like when we are in high school and we like a person that they become our first love, and it's very important to us, and it's like, there's no love like that one. Like, you cannot say, if you have had a crush in high school, like, as an adult, crushes are not the same. I don't know why, it's not the same, guys. And this person gave you that feeling of like being in high school and meeting the guy, and you go like, oh my goodness, he's walking by my classroom, you know, like this kind of energy. And I feel like this person brings that, and that's how you know. That's how you know, because nobody else has made you feel like that this person is special. And you're like, I still feel the connection. Now he or she is coming in. They're being upfront. Things are changing. Things are that I thought I knew are not like that. Like, it's changing everything. With the Hierophant, they're gonna ask you out on a date, Libra. I do see Taurus here. And I feel like you're not gonna, I feel like you don't know what to do. You're like, should I go with them? Should I stay home? And I do feel like you are putting resistance, but you, at the end of the day, you're going to give in. You're going to give in. Chariot, Cancer. You're going to go out on a date with this person. I feel like you're going to move forward confidently into saying yes with this person. So you guys are going to, most of you going to go out on a date. And with the Page of Wands in the reverse right here, you're going to be very nervous, very nervous. And I also see a boat. Six of Swords right here. I do see a boat. This could be a date on a boat, or this could be that you could go on vacation, or this could be a tropical area with the beach or so. It's giving summertime, like more warm weather when all of this is happening. So I do feel like there is a surprise for you coming. And I feel like this boat or this ship that you thought it was sealed has not really sealed. With the 3 of Wands in the reverse right here. hold on, can we? And the Ace, okay. Somebody likes poetry, okay? I feel like if it's your person or you, or they know you like poetry, they might write you a poem. If not, there's also it's talking about the cello, the guitar, and the violin. Okay, so they could actually write you a song, just because I feel like you actually inspire this person a lot, and they could be just because they always like music, they always like that. But again, you know, life will push away your hobby sometimes, and I feel like they could actually express better what they feel through a poem or through a song, and they're gonna be like, this is exactly how I feel, or they're gonna send you somebody else's poem or a song that's in the radio, because they're gonna say, hey, this is how I feel, you know, because I feel like they're embarrassed a little bit into opening up and being vulnerable with the devil right here, because it has always been Capricorn energy, the devil-ish, you know, like the player, the Casanova, the person who has the shots, the person who always receive. And I feel like they actually got used to that energy because it was easier to realize if they were liked or not. This person fears rejection. This person has been rejected before, multiple times before you, and they actually created an alter ego just to mask that fear and to mask that possibility of being rejected. And I feel like they actually made that facade their personality, and when they met you, yes, you encountered that. They also were on their lowest, but at the same time, you actually triggered something that nobody else had in a long time. They also had a girlfriend or a boyfriend back when they were younger, and that person messed them up completely. But that's exactly how they know they like you, because they have never felt like that since high school or back then before middle school. And when they met you, they had this emotion and this connection with you right away. And that is why I was explaining what I was explaining before, boo boo. Now boo boo, we got the King of Cups right here. I'm sorry, the King of Pentacles in the reverse. So like I said before, you were actually causing the real them to come out. You were actually causing the real them to come out and do different things. They didn't want to only hook up with you. They didn't only want to play you. They want to be with you. And this was something that was messing up their plans, and or they were not ready to face or embrace because of whatever situation. So they walked away from you because of fear, because they wanted to love you, but they just didn't know how to love you, or they just didn't know how to love. Or that's something that they said to themselves. I do feel like they had a lot of feelings for you, and they realized that you were not going to be just a hookup. You were going to be something memorable, something more. And they said, oh my goodness, I can't do that. So at this point, they walked away because they were afraid of what you made them feel. With the Two of Cups, you were exactly their peanut butter jelly that they actually, you were going perfect with them. It was that you were their perfect girl or their perfect guy, and they're like, oh my God. But at this point, they were on the player era, and they were on their lowest. Besides this, other things were happening, and they said, I can't deal with this. So they ran away because they were like, oh my God, he or she is gonna mess me up. But at the same time, they regret that. They regret that because of fear, they actually lost an opportunity with you. Now, some of you are moved on, like I said before, then moved on. Stop. Nobody cares. Nobody's gonna force you to do anything in your life that you don't want to. Because again, what do you think we are? But for those who could have somebody else, but you always wonder about them, this could still work. It's gonna be more complicated than it needed to be, but it's because, you know, if they were not ready, they were not ready. Whew, the Ten of Wands in the reverse right here. They're coming in, as I said before, to relieve some tension, to relieve some tension and misunderstanding. I really don't know how you're gonna do this, Libra, because I do feel like what's coming is very heavy, and I don't, you know, I'm a Libra myself, and I know we don't like drama. We like to watch it from afar, of course, but we don't like drama when it's coming to ourselves. But I do feel like you need to be ready for the toughest times, not only in money or anything like that. I'm talking about when this comes, because I get everybody talk the talk, but not everybody wants to walk the walk. And I do feel like now you're going to have to walk the walk with this person. I feel like there is a lot of things that they're going to drop, that they're going to tell you, like stirring the tea, that is going to be shocking for you. I do feel like judgment in reverse. Again, karma is not over. You and them are not over. They're not leaving your energies because they're not supposed to leave just yet, because there's something more that needs to happen in between you two. And that's why you continue to always think like, oh, this couldn't end like that. This should have meant something, or why the heck the universe would actually want me to have this person in my life. You know what I'm saying? And this is just beyond twin flame and soulmates, because I feel like people use those words in the wrong term, and they fantasize what they think a twin flame and what they think a soulmate is, and they don't want to accept the reality, because you know humans do that. Humans will only accept the truth they want to accept. So at this point right here, they're coming. I want you to brace yourself, because it's just not just what you, it's not gonna be simple at all. It's gonna be a lot of information that you didn't know, a lot of like dropping bombs towards you with this kind of information. I do feel like this person is not only more complex, but also they're more your type than what you think, okay? Because you're actually pushing them away, because you're actually saying, oh, he or she's not my type because they do this, they do that. And when you realize that they did this and that's not how they do it, you're going to understand who they really are. You're going to like them even more, and you're going to be like, I know that you have continues to think about them, like what if, how things could have been. I wonder how things could have been. And I do feel that it's no longer a what if. You're actually going to be able to not only kiss them, but also to know how things would have been with them. I feel like they're coming in different. They haven't get over you. And I feel like there's still some like marathon to run with them. The hangman. Somebody with brown hair, but either way, the hangman in reverse and the justice card in reverse. You think karma was done. You think this was said and done. You're like, okay, this is done. This is said and done. I'm not need to worry about it. And I do feel like you were ignoring some readings that were saying he or she's coming back. Just so you know, it's just not over. It's actually happening. They're coming in because there is a lot of karmic, and there's a lot of things that they need to address with you. Keep in mind that the King of Hearts has been in a dark place. They actually released that, and they're no longer just under that energy. And be ready, because like I said before, they're ready, Leo energy, to start the tea. So be ready, because tea is just starting. This is just starting. So just so you know, it's happening. It's giving me March all the way to June. Be ready, because there's going to be an important decision. Like I said before, I also see like sneaky energies. If you have somebody else, I feel like you're going to be quite nervous, because you know you're going to be texting back and forth. And I feel that he or she has always been your divine feminine or your divine masculine. And that situation cannot be denied, you know. And that's when you're going to have to make decisions of like, what do you want to do? I do feel you're going to be in a lot of drama, because again, this person has been always in your energy. You have been manifesting them for a bit. You stop, but it's still there. And I feel like you have always known that this person was somebody important. And no matter all the options you have or you had, they never were as intense as this person's connection with you. I also see right here that with the death card right here, there is a chaotic energy. Be ready for the storm, because it's about to remodel your whole life. Again, you're not ready for this. You're not gonna see it coming. And I'm just trying to tell you, be ready, be ready, be ready to embrace, because now your divine energy is gonna put into test. Like I said before, now your divine masculine has woken up, and your divine feminine energy needs to be ready to face these consequences or these energies. Okay, so with this said, they're coming to stir the tea. So I hope you are ready for this. I hope you are ready for this. Let me see if I can give you a time, because I know people are in love with estimated time. So this is an estimate, okay? Estimate time. So some of you have 2 weeks. Some of you will have this in 1 month. It says 12 days. We got less than a month for others of you. I'm gonna show you. You know, it's others of you has very soon, and last one has plan for the short term. So it seems right here that whatever this is and whenever it happens for whoever is going to be pretty soon. And that's what I'm telling you. You're not going to see this coming, because you guys, some of you don't believe what I'm saying. So I just love to surprise people. So when it happens, just don't say that I didn't warn you. Now I'm going to give you some possible initials and maybe a name. Keep in mind, in the initials is either or the first, last, middle, or even a nickname. So we got K as in KFC right here. We have C as in cat, E as in Edwin, G as in George, M as in Michelle, T as in Tyler, O as in Oscar, B as in boy, Z as in Zane, S as in Sam, P as in Peter, L as in Leo, H as in hamburger, N as in no, and of course the K right here. So I also see Gem, it's Gem. I also see the name Emma. I also see the name Sam. I also see the name, or I don't know why it says Leo. I also see something that says mechanic. I also see the state Nebraska. I also see the name Paul and Toby. 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 I also see the name Sarah, but with a Z, and the name Hope, or the word hope. Those are what I see right here. So this is what I see. Let's see what the mermaids have to say. This is the mermaid deck. So let's see what they have to say for you today as your final message. We got dive, and it says you don't find pearls on the seashore. Anchor, it says keep yourself grounded. Patience, and this says the tide will come in when it's ready. Guidance, and it says find safety in your beacon's light. Then we got reflect, peer into the endless ocean and see what peers back. And finally it says journey, and it says half of the treasures is the journey on the path to find it. So this is the final part for you. Thank you so much, Libra, for watching. Do not forget to like and subscribe. If you want to win an opportunity of a free reading, make sure to subscribe to my channel, because every time my channel gains 1,000 subscribers, I host a free reading giveaway. I should get back to my winners this weekend. So again, if you don't know, make sure to find the video. With this said, I also would choose to lucky subscribers this month to read their cards on a YouTube short. I had to do it this week, of course. With this said, most likely I show you my social media. So if you follow me on Instagram, I follow back. I also have a TikTok. I have a smoke group on Facebook. I also have an upcoming project on my Patreon, which is going to be offering tarot reading classes. What else? I am an Amazon affiliate. So if you want to check my storefront for products for spirituality or so just go check it out, please. And also I'm gonna most likely add a screenshot of my other channel. I have a second channel which I've been having it for a minute, but it's for vlogs and for behind the scenes and all that. So if you want to actually subscribe to that channel as well, it's optional, of course, but just so you know, I have it. I'm going to put the link to that second channel in the description box below for those who want to follow me on the vlog channel. And yeah, I want to thank you so much. Also, if you want to get a personal reading, I have the description box below. You're going to find the link for my website. You can book online only. And with this said, I want to give you a friendly reminder that I'm going to be closed in March for a couple weeks. I have posted it here and on my on my social medias, but I feel I'm gonna try to put the screenshot here, but it's gonna be like a few days. I'm gonna be off, and anybody that messaged me about tarot readings, especially personal readings, are not gonna get a reply because I'm gonna be closed those weeks, and I'm going to reply back when I come back. Because once I'm on vacation, I'm not gonna deal with any questions of personal readings. So just know that I'm not gonna be ignoring you. You're gonna get a reply 1,000%, but only when I come back from my vacation, only from personal readings. I want to be here and all that, but I just want to take a break from that. With this said, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Again, for those who video, I'm sorry if the rants throughout the video upset some people. Again, that's who I am, and I enjoy my job, and I'm not gonna change who I am for people. So I hope you liked it. I thank you for everybody who supports my channel and who understands my sarcasm, and you guys are amazing, and I love you, and I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. And